man? You know what I'm talking about? Who is your partner, man? Who is your partner, man? Who? You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? I ain't got that long up here on this thing right here, man. So y'all know my shout outs, man. The penitentiary first. He, ha, ha. Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated. You know what I'm talking about? On the top of them thing, on the bottom of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, man. INC Worldwide Incorporated. Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody included in Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. Tata the player that comes next. Bridges, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. I don't promote no drug users. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't promote no drug sellage. I don't promote no crime. Don't promote no violence. Don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. I don't promote nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing. Do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much time we got. You know what I'm talking about? Sit down, go on. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about, man? I ain't prejudiced, nah, man. Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. Nah, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. Me, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, I'm on a question. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. That love. Back to YouTube community. You with me? Check it out, bro. I come mess with a brother one time. Man, what's good with the people, man? The bruh's in a rush, man. Bruh got so much stuff to do. You know what I'm talking about, man. They say, bro, you ain't even gave us the day. Finding footing Friday. Say, finding footing Friday, bro? What you talking about? Finding footing, bro? And this thing we call life, bro. You just gonna have to find your footing. You know what I'm talking about? Because life gonna come, and no matter how it come, bro, you just gonna have to find your footing. I was just, nigga, we was talking about that shit about, a few weeks ago. And niggas was talking about fighting and shit. And I said, man, nigga, life, nigga, has more dolphin punches on the motherfucker than anybody, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, out of nowhere, life would just take off and haul off on your ass. Wham! You know what I'm talking about? Life be just sitting there waiting for you not to pay attention. I ain't bullshit with you, man. Shout out to everybody who clean inside, but shout out to everybody who clean on the outside, but dirty on the inside. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no put my joke up. Goddamn dog getting on my nerves. Man, sit your ass down. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, finding footing, folks. And it's just like that, man. On some real shit, bro. Because on this thing, on your journey, bro, it's gonna the shit that happened to you is gonna happen to you for you to get an understanding about your journey, bro. So if we would just stop sitting around and like complaining, I ain't gonna even say complaining, but if we'll just stop sitting around, bro. You can't look at everything as a bad thing. You just, nigga, shit just is what it is, bro. You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta take shit for what it is. You get what I'm saying? You can't turn, nigga, if you fall and, I don't know, broke your arm, nigga, you gotta find the lesson out of that, man. Pay attention, tie your shoe or something, bro. You can't just be, oh, my arm broke, wanna sign my cash. You can't be, y'all, hold on. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, I don't even know where I was at. But, on some real shit, bro. Finding footing. Nigga, life just gonna happen. You gonna have to find your footing through this shit, bro. It is, man. I told you, life has the most dolphins on the motherfucker and ever, nigga. Life will haul off out of nowhere, nigga, and take off on your ass a real good one. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you, but you gonna have to find your footing. Oh, that's what I was talking about. But and I think if we had just pay more attention to the lesson, bro, you'll get more of an understanding, nigga, about your journey. You get what I'm saying? Than always sitting around, or not always sitting around, just seeing that shit through another way. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can't sit there and feel sorry for yourself. You can't. You can't be like, oh, why me? And you know what I'm talking about, man? Shit just be happening. I ain't bullshitting with you. Shit just be happening. And like I said, this ain't gonna be no long videos, bro. I got tons, and I mean tons of shit to do. But yeah, man. Just appreciate this shit for what it is, bro, and keep rocking. You know what I'm talking about? And don't be one of them motherfuckers, because this is what you'll find out, bro, on Finding Footing Friday, bro. Like OG told me a long time ago, he was like, youngster, don't never tell nobody nothing that means something to you because they going to use that shit against you one day. So in the that's what you will realize. You know what I'm talking about? You would think that it'd be love, bro, and it don't be no love. You know what I'm talking about? And then you'll be mad because like you just didn't peep that it wasn't no love from the jump. Like you been ain't seen that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Then you'll get mad when you thought it was supposed to be love. And if you was really paying attention, you would have been peeped that ain't no love. So basically, you can't really like we can't get mad. You can't like get mad. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at somebody else. Basically, this is what I've been trying to say all week. You can't get mad at somebody else for being them, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You just gotta find your footing. You can't sit there like you expected somebody to do something or you expected somebody that didn't. You know what I mean? You can't really expect nothing out of nobody, bro. That's why you gotta expect more out yourself. Finding footing. That's just like I was telling you, that motherfucker that was somebody told me he was gonna take him to a job interview. Nigga, he's sitting around there waiting for his partner. But nigga, that like you shouldn't have. You know what I'm talking about? And when you seen, you should have just been more aware of that, man. You know what I'm talking about? He got within an hour 30 for you know what I'm talking about. You should have been. But he depended on somebody to give him a ride. Then when the person flaked on him, he acted like the person was hating on him, didn't want him to get a job. And that wasn't even the case, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You just didn't take better precaution with your own situation. You know what I'm talking about? Then it's like he wanted to run around and put the onus on the other nigga, like the other nigga prevented him from getting the job, and that wasn't it at all. You get what I'm saying? On this fine footing, you got to that shit got to be on you. You know what I'm talking about? That shit got to be on you. You feel me? You can't be sitting around there talking about blaming somebody else, nigga, for something you didn't you know what I mean? Tie what they say, dot all your dots and cross your T's and shit. That's on you. That's your responsibility, folks. It's always gonna be your responsibility, despite how much we try to give so much to other people, bro. It's always gonna be on you. So in the end, every time you fuck up or you win, bro, is that all got to do with you. But for some reason, we only like to count the times we win. We only want to take credit for them. The times we fucked up, we don't really want to take credit for that. We we back on up out of that. Hey, we get up under that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we get up under that shit. Hold on. Yeah, once again, this ain't gonna be no long video. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, when us as people finding footing Friday, man, we like to take credit for the victories, but like when it comes, we don't like to take credit for our mistakes. We like to blame our mistakes on other people. But notice how we never, when we win, we never give other people the credit for us winning. We, oh, no, it ain't had nothing to do with nobody but us. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, but you will see shit just through this life, nigga. As long as you been living, man, you'll walk around, you'll think somebody was your partner or something. You been and told them something, nigga. You been and heard that shit back. You be like, God damn, man, I told this nigga that shit in confidence. You know what I'm talking about? That's why a lot of times you just keep that shit to yourself and keep pushing. You know what I'm talking about? But you'll find a footing, bruh. You gonna have to. You know what I'm talking about? You might get help, you might not. It might be rougher, but like, bruh, you just gonna have to find your footing. You gonna have to, like, that's just like a baby, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you be crawling this shit. You gotta find out how to take them steps on your own. You know what I'm talking about? It's the same way in life, nigga. They say you gotta crawl before you walk. But nigga, you learn to walk, then you start running. But you gonna have to find your footing because, like I said, bro, I've been around this motherfucker for hella long. And it's like, nigga, the world forever evolving. You know what I'm talking about? So you gonna have to find out how you keep walking. You know what I'm talking about? Find a footing, man. Because you gonna get as far as your feet take you, nigga. That's why I keep telling you, you gonna get as far as you could think. And I know we got habits of sitting around this motherfucker playing and doing all that shit, but on some real shit, nigga, you gonna get as far as you could think, bruh. That's how far you gonna walk. Your feet gonna take you to wherever you going. You know what I'm talking about? So if you knew like I knew, you would find your footing. Sometimes, man, and I know sometimes that shit be hard, nigga. I told you be having to deal with deaths and some more shit, nigga. You'll just have to deal with life, nigga. Life will just fire on you. I ain't bullshitting. You'll just deal with some unexpected shit, nigga, out of the motherfucking blue. You feel what I'm saying? And them times right there, bro, you still gonna have to find your footing. Oh, nigga, especially if you grown. I ain't talking about no kid, bro. Kid always gonna get sympathy. You gotta, but nigga, if you grown, nigga, it's over with, bro. Don't nobody care. Oh, I'm telling you, don't nobody give a fuck, nigga. If you grown, nigga, please, bro, don't nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? That's why if you knew like I knew, nigga, you would just keep on pushing and strive, nigga, to find your footing. Cause sitting around, hold on. Yeah, man. Find a footing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, this ain't gonna be no long video, man. Cause bruh's got to get up out of here. But yeah, man. This shit gonna always be what it is, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And if you knew like I knew, bro, you know what I'm talking about? Wise word, just all that shit, folks. Just keep on pushing, man. You gonna get to where the fuck you need to get to, man. You know what I'm talking about? But just find your footing, folks. Yeah, just find your footing. Don't be looking around for one of these motherfuckers man, you know how that shit be. Damn, bro, this got lightheaded, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, bro, you know how that shit be. Just I said, nigga, bro, got lightheaded, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Bro was moving too fast, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, don't be sitting around this motherfucker, like waiting for somebody else to bust a move. Man, these people don't give a fuck about you, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna have to do that shit yourself. I ain't bullshitting with you. You know what I'm talking about? So get in the habit of doing that shit yourself, folks. I ain't bullshitting. Don't be depending on nobody or looking around this motherfucker for somebody to help or feel sorry. Man, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck, bruh. These motherfuckers waiting for you to strike a rich. I told you, they gonna treat you like shit, and when you make it, they gonna ask you to hold 40. You know what I'm talking about? Let me hold 40. You know what I'm talking about? That's how this shit go, folks. Worldwide, man. Nephew says, oh man, oh lady. Nephew says, oh man, oh lady. What you say, bro? Oh lady. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, bro. So you just find your foot and you keep on pushing, bro. You block out all the naysayers and shit, bro. You get focused on what you about, bro. You know what I'm talking about, man? And go do that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. That's all you gonna be able to do anyway, bro. In the end, you know what I'm talking about? So ain't no use in sitting around this motherfucker, man, waiting for somebody to extend their hand to give you some kind of handout or just something, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna have to find that shit out yourself, folks. You is, bro. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. That's why if you knew like I knew, it's best to give a fuck about yourself, man, and keep pushing. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.